people prior to me that had told me, if you just trust the process, it's actually a really easy process to go through. It gradually came on. Like, when I was 17, I weighed 150 pounds. And being a young girl and all the fun stuff that comes in and entails with that, started on the birth control pill, and that's when the weight gain started heavy. What broke the camel's back? I was starting to feel unhealthy. The physical demands of my job were starting to take toll on me. Even though I was a fairly active person, the straw that really broke was I was starting to feel inside like I was physically unwell. Like I was, like, whether it was my blood pressure, but I was starting to feel like I was going down the path of being physically sick. Being fat isn't easy by any means for anybody. Failure. Right off the hop. That was because I've tried everything, and the biggest thing was I failed. My God, it was so much easier than I thought it would be. It really was. I've had other laparoscopic surgeries prior to this, and this one was by far the easiest I went through. So I'm from out of town, as you know. I'm about an hour and a half away from the clinic. So I stayed in the hotel right around the corner from the clinic. I checked in the night before. My surgery was booked for noon. I got in an hour early. The girls at the clinic were great. I was up walking by the time I left. It's a day surgery, so by day 4, I was completely off of anything, and I was up and mobile and doing fine. Like, I've been on a plane since my surgery. I went to a theme park and rode roller coasters, I haven't done that in years because, again, you just don't quite fit in the rides the right way. And let me tell you, a roller coaster ride at this weight versus 80 pounds heavier was a way different experience. So, first of all, the shock. My God, how did I let myself get there? Way different person. Very sad person, actually. It throws your life way out of control and taking back that control. And that was step number 1. When you do this, it makes you reevaluate everything that you've ever done. The only thing that I regret is I should have done it sooner. Things happen for a reason. They go about the way that they are meant to. What's different now is I listen to my body, because my stomach will tell me if I've had too much or if I haven't had enough. I don't have a lot of food restrictions, but I don't eat near as much as I would. Like now I have a few bites and I'm good with what I have. I've been out to dinner. I've gone out with friends, and it's just an adjustment on, instead of ordering an entree, I usually order like an appetizer now because it's a smaller thing. Get used to doggy bags because food comes home with you. It's just something that happens. 100% it's worth that investment. The small amount of money that I paid to do this to save my health saves the healthcare system thousands, if not hundreds of thousands of dollars in the end game. I've had many people reach out to me from my social media because I've been so open about this. This is one thing you can do for you. And this is the one thing that you'll do for you that you'll never regret. I can tell you how I came through because, again, everybody's experience is different. This is for you, and you need to make sure that you're worth it. And that's only something you can answer. I found you guys on Instagram is actually how I found you. What actually drew me to the clinic was you. What actually made me do the clinic and go to you was, you've had the procedure. You have personal experience. You guys have such, and the clinic, this speaks volumes to the clinic. You have such a regiment post-operatively that if you follow it, and as people prior to me that had told me, if you just trust the process, it's actually a really easy process to go through.